I'm Richard Schram from Parasound, and this is an exclusive video for Audio Advisor. I'm holding one of our newest products, which is called a Zamp Quattro. The Zamp version 3 power amplifier is considered the best sounding of all of the compact power amplifiers in the business. Audio Advisor sells a ton of them, and we get lots of letters from Audio Advisor customers praising it. This is something new in the same size chassis. This is our first 4-channel amplifier. And you're probably asking yourself, why is Parasound making a 4-channel amplifier? And I'm really glad that you asked that. I'm going to tell you. The rear panel of the Zamp Quattro is quite unique. This is the turn-on options. So it gives the user a choice of manual turn-on, 12-volt trigger, or 2 levels of audio signal. This is a speaker level input, so that it can be used with a stereo receiver that doesn't have pre-out jacks. And this draws a negligible fraction of a watt from the receiver. Inputs 1 and 2, input jacks. Inputs 1 and 2, loop out jacks to daisy chain. Inputs 1 and 2, gain controls. Inputs 3 and 4, inputs 3 and 4, gain controls. Selector switch chooses whether inputs 3 and 4 will be these RCA jacks or internally looped from input 1. So the signal coming in here will also be reproduced by channels 3 and 4. These are Phoenix type output connectors that can handle up to 12 gauge speaker wire. They're very compact and they make a very, very firm connection. And then channel 1 has loop out jacks if you wanted to drive an additional amplifier, and a facility to loop the inputs from inputs 1 and 2 to 3 and 4. Now these functions are very largely for enthusiasts who want to have speakers in more than one room in their home. But for audio purists, there's another application. This is a perfect product to bi-amp loudspeakers, since you now have 4 channels, a way of having the same signal to all 4 channels, or I should say the same left to left, right to right. So all you need is 1 set of input cables and 2 sets of loudspeaker wires, and you have a very effective amp for bi-amping. This amplifier, when I say effective, I mean effective. This amplifier produces 4 times 50 watts, continuous RMS at 8 ohms, and 4 times 90 watts, continuous RMS at 4 ohms. That's all channels driven, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. That would be impossible in this size package. Therefore, this is an opportunity to show you Parasound's first ever Class D amplifier. And we've done some things with the Class D that make this so much more satisfying than any solution that we tried before. We think it's going to be very, very well accepted by the most discriminating listeners, as well as being a terrific cost-effective way to bi-amp speakers for the best possible sound. I'm Richard Schram, and this has been an exclusive video for Audio Advisor.